More controversy tonight away from the presidential race. At least one member of the Mobile City Council demands one of Sandy Stimpson's key advisors to be reprimanded. News 5's Alan Carter joins us now live in our newsroom with more.
Well, Mel, one Mobile may not have split in two, but at the very least there are some serious cracks starting to form. The mayor and the council at odds over a change to a city ordinance, and now people are naming names and calling each other out. A fight is brewing at Government Plaza. The mayor and the council at odds.
If you look back over the last 30 years, it is the most substantive or egregious change to our balance of power between the executive branch and the legislative branch that's happened since we've had this form of government.
A change that would now force the mayor to find a council co-sponsor for anything he wants on the agenda.
And so when they want to change the law, that's when I drew the line in the sand. And there's no reason for it. And so it's a grabbing of power. And so the answer is no.
But the ante was upped Thursday.
Make decisions that move this city forward quickly.
Councilman John Williams taking to the radio, afterward telling us it's really about getting information to the council in a timely manner.
The fact is, I want to know about things so that I can be prepared to act quickly, efficiently, and inform the people that sent me to represent them on the city council.
Williams took it a step further, citing issues with the mayor's staff, particularly his chief of staff, Colby Cooper, even calling for him to take a leave of absence.
Colby Cooper has really crossed a whole bunch of lines. Colby Cooper has been unprofessional.
He's not the only one with concern over Cooper. Earlier this week, Councilman Fred Richardson went to Facebook, upset over a tweet Cooper sent, calling the council the establishment, and with the hashtag vote them out. Richardson going on to say, surely you can see who we have to work with on a daily basis.
I would simply say that if I were mayor, I would assess who I'm getting information from.
Well, I find that amusing, kind of a deflection of what this issue is. This issue is not about Colby Cooper.
The mayor sticking by his top aide.
He's the chief of staff, and the city of Mobile is fortunate to have him as my chief of staff because he has the ability to get more done than most 2 or 3 people that I know. And so, you know, that's really the end of that as far as I'm concerned.
The mayor says he's hopeful he'll be able to reach a compromise soon with the council. Now, we did reach out to Colby Cooper directly for this story, but he was not available for comment. Reporting live in the newsroom, Alan Carter, News 5.